So, on behalf of All India Educators Forum, it is my honor and privilege to welcome you, young students. Some of you are as young as class 9, I am told. So, we have students from 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. For the first time, we are introducing internship program for the school students. We have always done for college students and mentorship program for teachers. So, this time we thought we should involve school students also for an internship program. So, welcome to our first batch of internship program for school students especially. So I'm happy that we've got a good response for the program, and many of you young people have shown internship interest. And this is very, very important because in India, this concept of internship has not caught up. If you look at the US and Europe, students as young as 15 and 16 start working during their summer programs. They have summer program, they start taking internships. But in India, always the concept is finish your studies and then start working, right? There's no work experience whatsoever given to young students. So this is the All India Educators Forum, which is in short we call it the AIEF, All India Educators Forum. And this internship program for 2025 is for 2 months. We are going to empower you with a lot of tools, and we are also going to build leaders. I am sure that some of you will join us and be actively involved in promoting SDG 4, which is the promoting quality education as per the one of the goals, sustainable development goals of the United Nations. So this is going to help you in your college admissions, in your profile, in your resume building, and so on. So how it is going to help you? This is a short orientation program for you. So first of all, you are going to get an opportunity by just sitting in your house. You don't have to travel. It's an online internship program. Some of the internship programs ask you to travel from one place to the other. They charge money for it. This is totally free program that we are doing for you. Our resource persons and mentors are taking out their valuable time from their pressure schedule to teach you a lot of skills and how to interact with others and create team building exercises and assignments for you. So you're going to develop a lot of skills provided you're going to stick with the program. See, many people show interest initially, but when tasks are given, they back out. So today also I'm finding that all have not joined, those who had registered, because the enthusiasm was very high when you had registered. But when the tasks are given and slowly we find that people take a back seat and do not continue the program. And remember, the certificate will be given only to those students who complete the 2 month program. If you are going to back out in between, then I am sorry that no certificate or letter or work experience will be given to you. So you have to complete the program, which means November, December, the 2 months, and we are just meeting once in a week. So that means about 8 meetings you will have to attend. If there is a real emergency on 1 week, I can understand, but otherwise, majority of the tasks should be performed by you. So it's going to give you a lot of skills. It's going to prepare you for your future career. And obviously, it will give you a lot of confidence because we are going to introduce you to real world experiences. Because, see, when you go for career counseling, they will only tell you good things. Now, here, when we give you work, uh, an environment to work with real time conditions, real time professionals, you will understand the pros as well as the cons. It's not only about the rosy picture that you read or you get to know from your relatives or someone who is working there. There are a lot of cons also for every profession. So when you start doing a real world, when you get introduced to these people, they will tell you how to work in certain conditions which you may find tough, and how to interact with others, team building exercise, leadership qualities, communication skills. All this will be developed during this course. And those who have completed the course, I'm sure, will get a very, very valuable experience, and you can apply for our next level internship program, which is the professional one, right? Where you can learn a lot of more skills. So it's going to build your what you're learning in schools is basically based on an examination system. Here we don't have an exam system; it's all practical based. So whatever you are doing, you have to do it practically and show. And whatever assignments is given, it's not. It's more of practical rather than written work. So you're going to develop a lot of skills, as I said, both hard skills and soft skills. So hard skills will involve a lot of technology, and soft skills, of course, it's basically communication skills. Today, talking to people on different topics, especially for you young children, is a challenge because many of you are using chat gpt and other AI language models to even write letters. So we are going to help you build your thinking capacities to think from the core, to discuss among yourself. There will be dialogues, debates, and presentations. So we are going to learn teamwork, communication, problem solving. A different lot of case studies are going to be given to you, and you'll have to come up with a solution. You could suggest solutions as a team or as an individual. So skills are going to get developed. Then going further, the third thing that we are going to do is networking opportunities. Now, those of you who know about All India Educators Forum, we are a group of 1 lakh educators across India. We work in 21 states and also a lot of countries where CBSE schools are there. That means Middle East, like Kuwait, Dubai, and so on, and a lot of African countries, then Malaysia, Thailand, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, all these countries we are having sessions. So it gives you a lot of networking opportunities, not only with Indian students, but also from other countries. And you are going to meet a lot of professionals, especially from the education sector, because our core competency is based on SDG 4, that is providing quality education to children as well as educators. So you will be meeting a lot of professionals from NCRT, CBSE, Ministry of Human Resource Development, who will be able to give you a lot of guidance and also future job leads. If you are interested in going into education related fields, then this you are going to get a lot of opportunities and recommendations from our organizations for further employment as well. So, career exploration is definitely you have joined so that you get some work experience. Right now, you are in school or college, but internship will give you a taste of different career paths, how to interact with each other, how to follow projects, how to do marketing, which is all very very important. And of course, that it will we are going to segregate you on the basis of your goals and interests. And if it suits you, you can take up those topics and do it further, right? So you're going to get improved job prospects. So prospects of getting a job becomes more when you are having prior knowledge about the industry. You go to a industry, manufacturing or sales, and if you have no idea about those things, then what is going to happen is that your resume will be very ordinary. So if you want to be a face in the crowd, your resume should stand out. And how is your resume going to stand out? You have to show your commitment, your experience and readiness for the job market. You know that the job that is existing now may not exist tomorrow. What was existing 5 years back has become outdated because of the coming of AI and so many new resources. Everything is changing at such a fast and rapid pace that learning new methodologies is the only way to survive in today's times. So it is important for you to understand this from the experts, right? Of course, it brings in you a lot of confidence. Switching on the camera and talking to hundreds of people every day is not a joke, right? For some people, it's easy and becomes part of the job. So those who are into mass communication and taking mass communication as a career, they will have to go and interview a lot of people. You will have to write about a lot of people, and you have to do a lot of networking with a lot of people. So it definitely will give you a lot of confidence. uh, if you are a shy person, introvert person who don't like interacting people, then we are going to train you and give you a lot of confidence, because here you are going to interact with so many people in the next 2 months that you will lose count, and you're going to get a lot of confidence definitely for your future job prospects. Then learning industry norms. See, internships is also helping students to know the culture of different organizations. So many of you think that what is an embassy job, how does the United Nations work, what happens in the manufacturing industry, what happens in newspapers. You've heard about the work culture in Tata Group. So every industry has got certain norms and parameters of working. Protocols are different. Some offices are 9 to 5 jobs, whereas some are 24-hour working. So it depends on what is the sector that you want to. So you will be given a basic glimpse of the industry norms that is existing, and therefore you will have a smooth transition from your internship to part time and even full time whenever you consider it okay. When you finished your studies, you could go through that. So we have a lot of interns who have joined us many years back and still doing a lot of internships, still continuing with their college, and that has helped them in getting admission to foreign universities and also getting good job placements at international organizations. So, as I said, potential job offers, there are a lot of sites which offer you jobs like LinkedIn, and there are a lot of internship sites like Internshala and so on. I don't know whether you heard about it or tried about this. So they are going to give you a lot of job offers, but what we are going to offer you is something unique. So you'll have to actually build your profile with us. And in the next 2 months, if you are ready to give your 100%, then you will be a different personality as compared to what you are right now. So it is a very, very crucial step. I'm glad that your parents have supported you in this journey. Today, I found that many students backed out because of exams, but remember that those are exams which are based on marks. But nowadays, many companies are not even looking at your marks. Marks are important. I'm not saying it's not important, but everything is now entrance based. You look at IIT, medical, you do even a graduation, you need a CUET exam, and everything is entrance based. So that is knowledge based. We are moving from rote memorization to developing core competencies, right? So it's a different going to be a different system. We have students with us who have completed the internship. They are just in class 12 or first year of college, and they have already started working with reputed organizations like Facebook, Google, and so on because of the skill that they developed. So it is not important that you have B Tech and M Tech, then only you get jobs. So they are getting very good salaries because of the skills that they possess. So remember, the marks are important, but leaving out skills and concentrate on the marks is not a success formula. A success formula will come when you are doing a mix of both. You are concentrating on your academics, but don't forget to also add practical value to your life. So if you don't know how to communicate, you don't know how to network, you have very poor public relations, then most probably you will be standing in the unemployment line when you graduate. Many people complain that they don't get jobs because this is one of the reasons that they are not fit to be employed. They don't have any skill. So there are even postgraduates and PhDs who may have very little practical knowledge because their entire life they didn't develop a skill. So it's going to be a very professional journey where we are going to offer you some valuable experience and growth opportunities for you and understanding your future career paths. So I'm going to introduce you to this program, which is we call it as the AIF Student Internship Program 2025. And this, as I told you, we are going to focus on sustainable development goal number 4. I hope you know that there are how many goals? Anybody knows? How many goals does the UN Sustainability UN SDG has? How many goals? Anybody want to answer?
So there are 17
So
goals.
there are totally 17 sustainable goals.
Yeah, there are 17 goals. That's right. So there are 17 goals. Absolutely correct. So out of this, SDG 4 is our fourth goal, and we are concentrating on that as quality education. Why are we concentrating on quality education? Because the root cause of all evils can be eradicated with education, right? So that is why I said when I talk about education, it's not only about the bookish knowledge, it is also about skills, which is going to be the future. So the more skills you learn, the more chances of getting good jobs lie with you, right? So this is a unique program which where we are going to concentrate on SDG 4, right? That is Sustainable Development Goals. Fine. So moving ahead, as you know that the All India Educators Forum is a UN SDG 4 organization, and we have 1 lakh members. And I said that 1 lakh members means not only from India, but from African countries, from Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Malaysia, Thailand, and also Middle East like Kuwait, Dubai. Wherever there are CBSE schools, there are CBSE schools are not only uh, CBSE schools are not only present in India but across the world. So wherever there are CBSE schools, All India Educators Forum is active, and we have about 300 resource persons who are giving training to educators and students on different topics on a daily basis. So slowly, slowly, we are going to involve you also, not only in listening to what they are saying, also to attend meetings, to take notes, and also to conduct. Okay. So this is what the organization is all about. You should have an idea about the organization. And we know that the United Nations is a international organization, and we are working under their protocols. So we are empowering learners and building leaders. These are the two main aims, and we are creating opportunities for the student community and the educator community, creating environments for them so that quality education is there. By which year? Do you know the year by which we want to achieve this? The
2030.
2030. Absolutely right. So this is what the aim is. So we are in 2026. We have just 4 more years to fulfill what the world dream is. The world dream is to give quality education to all. So the overview is like this. We will be having, as I said, online meeting because many of you are joining from different parts of India. Some are from south, some are from east, from west, from north. So meeting at a particular place is not the agenda of this internship program. There are also people joining from abroad. From Kuwait, we have from Dubai, and we have from Nairobi. We have from different countries of the world also. So it becomes difficult for everyone to have physical meetings, but definitely we are going to concentrate on online meetings and make the best possible use of this, right? So this is the format. So there will be some project goals, and I am going to share with you what will happen in the 8 weeks, what will happen in the first week, what will happen in the second week. All this will be made to you, right? So one of the responsibilities will be you will be attending meetings. Now, attending meetings means I'm not going to put too much of pressure on you because I know that you have a lot of studies. But whenever you are free and you can attend at least one meeting or two meetings in a week, you can attend just to familiarize yourself that how meetings are conducted in a professional setup, how presentations are done, right? So today you are attending a program where presentation is done. So like that, tomorrow you may have to do a presentation, right? So one task I had given you that you have to introduce yourself, and what are the skills that some assignment was there which I will be asking you to do next week. So each one of you will be preparing not much, just 2 3 slides maybe, and introduce yourself, what do you want to do, and something about yourself, so that each one of you have already introduced a little bit, but uh, more of understanding we require so that we can form the groups according to your classes and interests, and then we will proceed further, right? Then you will be answering queries. So you will not only be asking questions, you will also be answering queries from other students. So suppose we are arranging a program, let's say on climate action, right? So why there is pollution and what are the causes of pollution. So you're going to prepare this, and let's say we are going to do it for one school which has invited us. So we are going to select, let's say, 10 speakers from here who are interested in taking part in that, and you are going to present to that school, and you will be answering the queries. Somebody wants a session on water management. So like this, you will be given projects for different schools, different universities, where you will be doing the presentation and also answering questions on behalf of the community, right? So by this, you will be doing a lot of research work, you will be having problem solving skills. So all this is going to be an important task for you so that you build your personality and confidence. So we are going to emphasize on teamwork and participation. We will be having individual tasks, and we will also be having teamwork. So when we are saying teamwork, you will be, as I said, we will be dividing you into teams. Or I found out that there are many students who have joined from the same school also. Some schools are having 5 students, some schools are having 6 students. You would also work as a school, because if you find that meeting them is easy or planning up with them is easier. I am very much open to the idea that you collaborate within the school, and those who have joined individually from their school, then we will be making the group for you, and you will be able to conduct these sessions, right? So we are going to make a this participation mandatory. It's not that you have enrolled and you are a quiet listener and you don't contribute at all for the next 2 months. That will not be allowed. So there are some people who may not be keen to continue, so they will be asked to discontinue because there's no point in sitting down in a group without participating till the end, right? So teamwork is important. And what will be the ultimate benefit of this? Of course, you are going to get trained in communication, documentation, and which will help you in your future, right? And secondly, is that you get an association with the United Nations in promoting SDG 4, which is going to be valuable for your resume and CV, and you will get better opportunities in colleges and jobs. And of course, you are going to get receive a certificate, and those students who are doing exceptionally well will also get letters of recommendation from our organization, that is the All India Educators Forum, which is going to be very valuable for you in your professional journey ahead. So remember, as I said, there are two conditions required. One is you have to complete the 2 month course for the certificate and letter of appreciation. And secondly, you have to be active participants, not sitting in the group and spending 2 months without doing anything. So you need to be a participant, and therefore it is important. So this is a 8 weeks program, starting from today, that is 31st, right? And we are going to continue this till the end of December or probably the 1st of January, where we'll be having the final presentation. So I'm not, as I said, I'm as you are students, I'm not going to put too much pressure on you, but at the same time, you need to work as and when you are able to find out time. That's why I have kept it as a very flexible program based on your availability. So even before fixing the time, I had taken a poll of what time is best for you, because I know that you may have to go for tuition, then schools in the morning. So that is why majority of you said that 8:30 Friday. Therefore, we have uh, taken up this time according to you, right? So this is going to be an 8 week program as per your availability. We have fixed this as Fridays at 8:30. We are going to do some meaningful projects. Eligibility criteria. I hope everyone is belonging to one of these. You have to be a student of class 9 to 12, that is a school student, right? So as I said, this is the first time that we are introducing school students for our internships. You could be an undergraduate and postgraduate student. There are many students who have doing BA, BCom, BSc, and also there are postgraduates, B.Ed students. They are joining this. And there are also students who have completed their graduation looking for job opportunities and doing this internship to build their profile so that they get good jobs. So I welcome all the three categories. And if you don't belong to any of these categories, then this program is not useful for you, and actually you shouldn't be joining this program. So the most important thing about this program is that you should have clear direction and goals. The most important thing in life is to have a mindset. And what is that mindset? That I want to do something, right? You have joined a program, I don't know, by force or by your self will. Your teacher must have told you to join this program. Your parent must have told you, or your friend must have told you. I don't know how you got to know about the program. But one very, very important thing is that you should have your direction and goals. Your mindset should be such that I want to do this program. It should come from self within, not because I am telling or somebody else is telling. And for real life also, this is important, that your mindset, that I want to do it. Then comes the second part. Okay, you want to do it. So, what am I supposed to do this? What am I supposed to enhance in my personality so that I complete this program? So, that is where skill set comes. So, I'm not good at speaking. So, how can I develop my skills, speaking skills? So, that is communication. I'm not good at networking. So, how can I build my network? I'm not good at technology. So, how can I do that? So that's the second part. First is you want to do something, and second is you develop your skills. How are you going to develop skills? Through watching videos, to by attending sessions, by seeing how people are doing, by observing, by meeting people, like that. So we have to develop our skills. You're not going to just say that I'm going to do, but you also have to practically get inside the field and actually practically start doing. Whether you are good or you are average or you are excellent, no problem. Everybody is a learner, including me, and we are still learning. The moment we stop developing our skill set, then we will not be able to progress. So once you are decided that you want to do this program and then you are developing your skill set, the third and the most important is ability to take action. Okay, you should be able to take action. So many people decide that they want to do things, but they don't do it because they say that I have an exam, I have a family function, or I will be doing this program now next year, and they leave the program midway. So ability to take action should always be there in life. So otherwise, you will keep postponing things. I will do this tomorrow, and you know that tomorrow never comes. So this is also for your studies, right? Everything, if you shift for tomorrow, next month, it never happens. So this is a golden opportunity for you. So you have a mindset. That's why you have joined the program. You're going to develop your skills, or some of you may be having a lot of skills which you can teach the others who don't know. So when you teach others, you're also going to enhance that. And as I said, ability to take action with all the mindset and skill set. What project are you going to initiate in the community tomorrow, or in when you complete the internship program, or during the internship program? Is it about the climate, the water, the fuel, any problem that you want to discuss in the group? You will have to take up a project and you will have to act on it. And that's what the government, whether it's the Indian government, state government, or the UN, promotes, that we should actively get involved in social projects which is going to benefit the community, right? So this program is accessible to you all. We are having a group where we are giving you the messages. This program itself, the orientation program, is going to be online, as I said, and this orientation program is going to be recorded, so that in case you've joined late or you have a connection problem and you couldn't listen to me due to any reasons, then you can rewind it and play it at your convenience, right? And so this initiative is going to build a bridge between the inequality. Inequality is existing across India. See, you haven't traveled perhaps, or some of you may be in certain areas where education is inaccessible, especially in the hills and rural areas. There are children who are traveling 10 kilometers, 15 kilometers to reach school. They have to cross rivers, they have to climb mountains. People living in cities are more privileged to have access to education within their vicinity. So we are going to create a lot of programs for them. So whether you are in 10, 11, 12 or college, you will have something to offer to these students in terms of their education, in terms of their learning and progress. And why doing this? What are we promoting? Equity in education. That education should be accessible to all, not only to the privileged class, right? So that's our aim, that education should reach one and all. So whether that child is living on a street near your house, or your house helps son or daughter, you have to make an effort to bring them at par with everyone, so that the whole system moves together, because the country progresses when the entire nation progresses together. So the we are moving from a mindset. One of the when we had discussed that question in the group, that what you would like to do, I was so happy that many of you wanted to do so many things for the community, and this program is for that. That we are going to build the community as a whole, not that 50 of us or 100 of us who have gathered here are going to do a project, and nothing like that. It's going to be a unified project which is going to uplift all the young people around. Even if we are uplifting 100 of us are, each one get one, if you are doing that project, then also we are going to save 100 children around us. So that's a good start, and that 100 will become 1,000 and lakh. So it's, the a drop in the ocean matters every drop matters, and it becomes a trail. If I tell you the story of All India Educators Forum, I started with five of my friends just 5 years back. And in 5 years, I had a strong conviction that what I'm doing is right. And today, we have a membership of 1 lakh, right? So that is what I am telling you, that if you have a dream, anything is possible. So I'm not talking in the air. I'm talking about my real example of how I built a community from five teachers to 1 lakh educators, right? So similarly, this is a program for students. I'm reaching out to students. We have already reached out to many students. Now through students, I want to reach to more students, right? And you are going to be brand ambassadors of this SDG4 for the UN and for All India Educators Forum. So we are going to create this network, and some of you I know are going to be future leaders, especially in terms of education and in educating others, so that we will gradually come to know your skill set, mindset, and your ability to take action, as I said. So many of you have the skills, but probably you will not share it with others. So a lot of people have skills, but they don't like to share it with others. So we are going to see how you are going to take the first step in coming forward and taking this program forward. And this is going to benefit you and a lot of people around you, right? So, participating in this program, as I said, will give you invaluable experience. There's no doubt about it. 100% you is going to be a valuable program. It's going to build a lot of confidence for you. And as I said, it's you are contributing to a cause. That is important. The satisfaction of contributing to a cause. It's an Indian cause, it's an international cause, and you are going to empower education. You are going to empower learning at your own pace, and you're going to support this environment with everything that is positive. We are trying to create a positive world in terms of education. Now, education doesn't mean only academics. As I said, it could be anything related to knowledge. So it could be knowledge about conservation of energy. It could be about water. It could be resources. It could be skills, technology, and now you know that AI is coming in a big way. So how AI is going to take over a lot of jobs. So what can be done about it? So even creating awareness about these programs among the students is important. Cyber security, see, many are becoming mobile addicts. There is a lot of risk on at the in the cyber world. So if students speak on this, the impact is more rather than we speaking on it. If you take a session on this, because you have personal experience and you may be having friends who are spending a lot of time on mobile. So you are going to join this change, right? Because you have seen it. You may have seen friends who are deteriorating in the academics because of extensive use of mobile or excessive use of screen time or gaming and so on. So you have to be the voice for education, and we are offering this experience for you to become a voice for all these positive changes that we foresee in the future. So join the change. As I said, you are a change maker. Join the change. I welcome you all to become a vital part of this AIF student internship program, where your passion will make the difference. If you are indifferent and stay quiet and cool, then nothing is going to happen. But your active participation is going to bring about a change. And you will be connected to your mentors, you will be connected to your teammates, and you will be able to plan a lot of things to make the future bright for a lot of students and for yourselves. So let's come to the program now. What will happen in these 8 weeks? So, as I said, it's a 2 month program where we are talking about leadership, communication, real world skills. All this is going to happen. And objectives is to promote teamwork, creativity, and social responsibility, and encouraging awareness about the UN SDG goals, right? So, in the first week, what are we going to happen? So, this is the first week, this is the program timeline. So if you are interested, you can take a screenshot or you could just make a note somewhere that what will happen. So this is week one where we are having the orientation and the skill launch. This is the orientation program, the welcome session. So I will also be providing you with the recording. If you have missed some parts of this, you could listen to this again about what the program is all about. So it's about leadership, it's about communication. And the task for this week, as I told you, will be you have to create a video introducing yourself and your dream project. So you could introduce yourself, what are the skills that you have, and what is the project or what are the things that you would like to do in the future, what is your career ambition, or that you could discuss in your presentation. So the presentation need not be very long. It can be very basic. It should be about a minute or two, not too long, not too short. And the presentation can be done through Microsoft PowerPoint or Canva, whatever is convenient to you, right? So this will be done now next Friday. This is the orientation program and this is the welcome session. Now the task for the next week is this. So this completing the task is important for you to proceed to the next step. So unless you create your introduction video by next Friday, you will not be allowed to proceed with task number two. Okay, that's the whole procedure we are going to follow. That one task leads to the other. So if you have completed task one, then only you will be given the second. Otherwise, your program is at a stop. You will not be able to proceed. In second week, we are going to have research and idea generation. That is, we are going to take up different topics and we are going to brainstorm on it. That means discuss the pros, cons, and possibilities of executing it. And you will have to submit a project proposal. So any project that you wish to take up, whether as an individual, whether as a school, as I said, or as small groups, you will be able to take up a project and you have to submit this uh, project, and this project should obviously be beneficial to the community. So that will be week two after this 2 weeks. Then week three and four, we are going to develop that project. Again, it could be done individually or through your school or as a group. So it could be a digital literacy drive. Okay, you could prepare a presentation on literacy, plastic free campus. You know, a lot of bottles and plastics create a lot of mess in the schools. So you could have a presentation on that, how schools can introduce different measures so that it goes green and avoid plastics. You could have something on climate. You could create an awareness blog. You can create a website. You could make use of social media. So project development will be week three and four. In week five, we will be having communication outreach. Now, in communication and outreach, you will be conducting workshops. You will not only be attending, but you will also be conducting workshops for schools, for other organizations, and anybody who invites us. Or we have our own channels where we are giving information on different community projects that we are taking. So we'll be inviting you as speakers or as a panelist where we will be able to discuss this. And you will be able to share all this tasks by with the hashtag future leaders AIF so that you will be recognized for your contribution. Then in week six and seven, the sixth and seventh week, we will be actually implementing your project. So you have decided on a project, you have presented it in a workshop, and now comes the implementation. Now the implementation could be in your neighborhood, it could be in your school, or as I said, you could be conducting an online project where we will be inviting people and giving them valuable resources, or we will be giving some material or ideas for them to continue with the projects. And obviously, every week there will be a progress report being generated from our end. We'll be able to know who are the people who are contributing, who are participating. All this we will be coming to know. And as I said, if you are not contributing or if you are a silent spectator in the group, then certification will not be given and recommendation letter will not be given, and you also may be having the risk of we may have to remove you from the group as well, right? So these are the conditions to proceed with this. Then in the final week, we'll have the presentation and recognition ceremony where the jury will select the best project and give them the suitable award. For most innovative idea, we'll be having that. And we'll also be giving you for the UN SDG ambassador program. Okay, so this we are going to have. So the eighth week, that's going to be the final where you get your certificates for this. So, as I said, the benefits will be you will be getting a certificate from us, and this is a free program for all the students who have joined, completely free. Certificate of completion from Aief. You'll be getting a letter of experience and recommendation. Then we'll be giving you opportunities for networking, and we will be giving opportunities for you to attend our weekly online sessions and workshops that we are having. You will prepare reports, collaborate on team projects, and engage in outreach and awareness activities. So this is what our program is. And you are already aware of my phone number and my email address, and most of you are in touch with me on a regular basis through WhatsApp, through calls, through email. So this is what the orientation program is all about. And now we have invited a very special person for our second part. That is, Michelle, are you here?
Yes, sir. Hi. Good
Yeah.
evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Matthew. Good evening.
Yeah, so we have invited Miss Michelle, who will be speaking to us because she's an HR consultant and she's in the industry, and she's going to speak to you for the next 10-15 minutes on why an internship program is important for students nowadays. It was always important, but now why the emphasis is being given, and she will be able to give you more clarity on what are the emerging trends of internships that are available, and what are the real life jobs we can expect, and what are the skills that you need to develop in the next 3-4 years where you are actually students. So it's over to you, Michelle, if you could switch on your
Yeah, I'm just trying to switch on the first of all the video. Am I audible, guys?
Yeah, yeah,
Can
you are.
you? Yes. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So I think I'm not being able to access the video settings. Is it from your end?
You tried sharing your screen.
Yeah. All right. So a request has been sent. Yeah.
I think you will be able to do it.
Yeah, it is. It says you cannot start your video because it's disabled by the host. So,
1 second. Yeah, it's come.
okay. So, good evening, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Matthew, for the introduction. And so today I'll be presenting on the topics internship, and it's navigating the new wave, a guide to internships in India. So the agenda of this is a 15-minute presentation that I'll be giving you. So I will be going through it, and this will throw light on why and how uh, internships will be invaluable to you in the coming times. And so I'll just begin, and let's start with a small activity. So I think you can see my screen, right? So, can you respond like on the chat box? Can you just write few words that come to your mind when you see the screen, these pictures on your screen? Yeah. Okay. So there is there transformative change, opportunity. Okay. Okay. Great journey, evolution, wonderful, change makers. Okay, so I'll come back. So let me introduce myself. So I'm an experienced HR professional with industry experience, and I've worked with thousands of employees in the corporate banking sector, technology, advertising, manufacturing, education sectors. And I am someone who is a specialist in the world of recruitment and talent acquisition, and I've managed several internships at work during the course of my career. So this presentation is basically a collaboration, a collaborative approach to help you gain hands-on learning, to share my experiences and practical insights. And I hope and pray that this will be valuable to you and also help with in your networking with people in the industry. Okay, so let's start with the big picture. So I will show you a few. I'm showing you on my screen. I think you can see these diagrams that I've put up over here. These are the key internship trends currently in the economy. Okay, and the ground rules have changed. Not changed, change is the mild word, it has transformed. Okay, so the little ground rules have shifted, and now when you view an internship, you can treat it as an interview for a longer duration. You know, it's more like the people, you are being observed, you're in action, you're working, and this could lead up to you to a gate, lead up to a primary gateway to your career. Okay, it's not a job, it will be a long time objective that you will be achieving through an internship if you really take it seriously, because 50% of hiring managers these days are preferring to hire interns for full time roles. Okay, so there's a big job market there. And then so this was a survey done by Internshala. Then also stipends have gone up. People are willing, companies are willing to pay for, there's a war for talent, and people, and that is just heating up, and companies are giving competitive stipends the to attract the best talent. Okay, three, I think you should be prepared that these internships are not only available in Bombay, Delhi, and tier one cities and Bangalore. The economy is opened up as such, especially SaaS based and startups have are giving preference to two tier cities like Jaipur, Coimbatore, Kochi, and because of that, uh, and there's a big reason behind that, because now there's a trend. Okay, the trend is that, there is, can you hear me? Yeah, so the trend now is that people are preferring hybrid roles. So ever since the work from home boom happened in 2020, 2022, hybrid is a new normal. 60% of companies are willing to offer you hybrid models. Okay, so this gives you flexibility. So it's, you can work from home as well as go to office. It's a mix and match, but that requires immense discipline. Okay, another shift that has happened, this is massive, is that there's a report by NASCOM, a digital report, that says tech companies are hiring mostly based on skills. It's more than a college degree. If you have the desired skill set, say example, digital marketing, data analysis, content creation, these skills are hot in the market. And another survey done by LinkedIn Resources says soft skills like communication, problem solving, adaptability, these are high in demand. So it's now no more the old path where you just get a degree, apply for a job, and hope, for an interview. Now there's a new part. If you learn a skill, you know something well, you can build a project, you can build a portfolio, and you can get your internship. If you're really disciplined and focused, you can do that. So that's about the key trends that are happening at the minute. And now I'll move over to the sectors. the hotbed for talent. So if you look at the diagram on my screen, you can see IT and technology. It still remains the most growing sector, okay, followed by green tech and fintech. So if I talk about, and it's unbeatable, this IT sector, IT and tech is unbeatable. And like I told you, they are hiring based on skills more than degrees. There is a market there for interns who can, if they, like I said, if you really show your worth and you have the talent, you will be absorbed by a company. Then, so what can you look for in the IT sector? What kind of roles? So a quick brief you could look. So they're looking at specialist roles. So something like data scientist, data analyst, cloud computing. And I've seen a lot of these courses, certifications that are being offered online. So if you can do them and equip yourself with a certain portfolio and a certain skill set which you can master, that will be a great help to you. And the digital initiative, okay, and global demand for AI integration has opened up this market. Secondly, I said e-commerce directly to D2C. These are sectors which are uh, in demand. The Indian retail is booming. So roles like operations, supply chain management, business analytics, category management, these roles are in demand. So when you look at internships, you can think of it on these terms and prepare, try to develop skills and learn skills based on this. Then the fintech, like I said, green tech and fintech. So product management, blockchain, UI, UX. So you know the UPI to digital lending, all this is a big deal. It's a revolution in the global. It's a topic. The Indian fintech revolution is a global topic. Okay, so it is hot. Then I would come to management and consulting. So when we talk about management and consulting, where did that go? Yeah, so when we talk about management and consulting, it's the traditional big four. You know that Deloitte, PwC, EY, and KPMG, they are the major players. Okay. And the roles where you would that you can look out for are financial analyst, a research analyst, business analyst, strategy intern. So these are roles that you can look at. And then, of course, there's marketing and digital marketing where content is king. Every company, every industry, every sector, everybody wants to have a digital, a digital presence. So marketing and digital marketing is this I've gathered through various sources on the internet and like big consulting firms like Gartner, Internshala. So these are sources. So if you want to read up more also, please visit those websites and have a look and you can get more details. Okay. And then I would move on to what's next, the future trends that you want to watch for 2025 and beyond. So, what do you have to do? The nature of work has evolved. Like we've mentioned before, AI. So, AI will take over. That doesn't mean that you won't have a job. So, there is this big discussion going on that AI will take away your job. No, there is still room for human skills.
Ma'am, your voice is not coming.
Hello. So, where? Hello. Can you
Yeah,
hear
now
me
it's
now?
okay. Your voice was breaking in between. Yeah.
So, where
Now,
was? Yeah,
earlier it was breaking a lot.
so where did we break up? Like where did I stop? Can you tell me like where was I when you couldn't hear me?
The last thing you told that AI was will be taking our jobs and all.
Yeah. So I was saying
Human.
this. Yeah. So I was saying there is this discussion, everywhere you watch, it's like People are losing their jobs, AI is taking over. But I want to reassure you that if you learn AI and you know how to apply it, it will be very useful in your job. AI interns will be expected to use AI to enhance their productivity. Okay, so there are new roles in prompt engineering, AI ethics. These are new areas which will emerge. So do a little research, start going a little deeper and understanding AI and equip yourself for the next wave. Okay, ride that wave. Then what are micro internships? So then there's a new thing called, so there these micro internships are, I would say they're gig based. So what they are short term. So now you all are doing 2, 3 months or 6 months. You all are having an internship for this duration. A micro internship is somewhere between 1 to 4 weeks. Okay, it'll be project based. It could be remotely, and this is a area where you can gather a lot of skills and work with, you can build a diverse portfolio. Okay, so this is a study in SHRM. So I brought it to you. So these are the latest go-to areas and future trends which you should start equipping yourself with the necessary knowledge and the skill sets which will help you survive and be excel when you get, when these kind of projects come up, opportunities come up in the job market, you will be able to just take it home. So be aware. And then I would say global virtual roles. So a lot of US and UE, a lot of the US and the European companies are hiring remote interns from India. Be open to that. There was a Forbes report which spoke about hiring global talent, and and in the Indian market is going to be a major source. Okay. Another important thing. So you can see a diagram here where I have which shows the hard skills and the soft skills. So you have to understand that there are technical skills are required. They will get you the interview. Okay, they'll get you the job. But to stay in the job, you also need a good grasp on your soft skills, which include critical thinking, collaboration, communication, creativity. So these are skills which companies are looking for, and this will help you stay and sustain, be in your job, and build a better, not only a job, it's building your career. So pay attention to your soft skills as well. Okay, and this was so these are four key things that you should look out for in if you're looking at what to do next in the world of internships. And just a minute. I hope you've been able to. So now the what I would like to share with you. So on a humorous note, so don't let anyone. There is a saying that the ship has sailed. So don't let anyone tell you the ship has sailed. This is something I'm just sharing with you, a pointer. Uh, and so the internship market is dynamic, it's competitive, but it's full of opportunities. So don't wait, be proactive. Okay, research, network, get out there, treat every internship application and interview as respectfully as you would treat a final year job or something that is very important to you. Make it a priority. Okay, create a CV and a resume. Right now you might have very, as a fresher or a new a graduate, a new graduate, you might have very little things, I would say few things to write in your CV about your experience, but you have skill sets and the way you present your CV, keep that updated. And as you grow, as you do projects, keep building that CV. Okay. And build a portfolio of projects. Try to do that. And yeah. Hello. I think,
Please go ahead, ma'am. That's
yeah. So then another point, another tip would be master. So I said, okay, learn a lot, learn the AI skills, but then focus, learn one or two skills that are really in demand. Okay. For example, a technical skill like Python or data analytics, both, and also your soft skills. Soft skills are your power skills. Communication. Be very, very mindful of your communication. And the last, but not the least, is network relentlessly. Start. There are a lot of platforms out there for people who are serious about their career and they want to grow. LinkedIn is one of them, the prime one right now. It's better to focus on one. You have many. There's GitHub. There are many other uh, port, uh, portals, but I would suggest start with one, start with LinkedIn, create a profile, have a bio, and network politely. Remember, there are very senior people out there, and you have to be mindful about the way you connect with them and how you make an impact and your presence. So do it slowly, but do it politely and relentlessly because there are different generations working together, and each of us have our own way of interpreting or perceiving something. So what might sometimes seem polite to be may not be polite to you or you. So those are small things that pop up here and there, but like today in this presentation I can tell you from the real world experience that just be mindful of these little things, and that would make great a great impact on your internship, and you will see the results. You will see how you can perform to your best ability. So yeah, and it's an experiential learning, so give it your best shot, and good luck out there. It's an exciting time to be starting your career. Thank you very much. These are my socials. And if you want to connect, and if you have any so today I have 15 minutes. It was a short while, but Mr. Matthews there. If you have any queries or questions, you can ask him, and he will definitely come back to me, and I can address them right now. I think I'm over time. It's more than 15 minutes. So Mr. Matthew, over to you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your precious time.
Yes,
I'm sure the students who have attended today will be delighted in knowing exactly what it involves, especially the soft skills and hard skills that you told them to master. And the small tips that you gave, I'm sure is also going to help them. So if you can stop share, then I think we can come back to our normal mode. Yeah,
yes,
thank you.
yes.
And if it is possible for all of you to switch on the camera for some time, I could also
Yeah.
take a picture for the so that I I can take a picture of those who have attended. If it is possible for you to switch on your cameras, I'll request you to do that.
Uh, sir, I think I haven't got that access for the camera. I don't know why I'm not able to get started.
Oh,
It
everybody is
says you
still.
cannot start your video because it is disabled. So I don't know. Maybe by some connection.
Is
Might.
it that? Okay.
Can you give you? I think it's some permission thing. Permission.
Mm-hmm. I'm just checking 1 second. Can you try now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's there.
Hi, hi,
Ah,
hi, hi.
nice.
So hi everybody. So I'm Michelle.
No problem. Those who are not able to switch it on, it's fine. Those who are able to do it for our records, it looks nice and we can, uh, yeah. So we have overshot a little bit of the time. We were supposed to finish at 9:30, but I'm sure you found this valuable. And this is going to continue, as I said, for the next 2 months. So we have all of you joining from different parts of India and different parts of the world. Thank you, Michelle, for joining and giving your valuable resources today.
Sure, sir.
And
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to connect with all of you. It's been wonderful. I enjoyed it totally. Yep.
yeah, so the next week we'll be inviting all the young people again for an introduction because this is the very first orientation program. So I will not be knowing you as such personally, but so we'll be able to interact with each other in a better way from next time onwards. So the assignment will be posted to you from next week. And if in the meantime, as far as today's session is concerned, if there are any doubts for me or for Michelle ma'am, you could ask and then we'll say goodbye. If there are any questions or any doubts anybody wants to ask, then they are most welcome. Are you
Sir,
able
from
to?
next week,
Yes.
Tuesday, sir, from next week we have to show our PPT.
Yeah, for next time, the assignment will be that you will have to, I posted in the group also, that you will have to present 1 or 2 minutes. That's the starting that so that there will be so that other students who have joined will also come to know. So you just need to check the group I have posted there. Your hobbies, introduce yourself, what you intend to do with life, your strengths, so that we can divide you into groups. Because as I said, some of you are in school only right
Thank
now,
you.
some of you are in college, some of you finished your graduation. So to get to know you better and so that others come to know better, it is important to do that. Yeah, Vidisha,
Excuse
you are
me,
you trying
sir.
to? Yeah.
Sir, I have a doubt to ma'am.
Uh,
That which sectors does she believe are the most vulnerable to AI automation?
yeah, you are on mute, Michelle. Yeah.
So hi, is this what's your name? Can I can
Rishita, Rishita.
Rishita, hi. Hi, Rishita. So, when you talk about AI disabling jobs in terms of sectors, I wouldn't say sector wise. It could be more, some of the like basic jobs like an assistant or very basic jobs have been, in India at least, those kind of jobs are being replaced. But there are most of the jobs, as you climb up, you have to think, and you, like I said, human intelligence, human touch, soft skills are important. So I can't say this, there's no career that's going to be wiped out totally, at least not immediately. Okay, so don't be, I know you've been reading a lot, you'll tell
Hmm.
me yourself, whichever, whatever, but we can't go by sector wise, because
Hmm.
you need, yeah, like I said, AI is there. So this is something we need to understand. AI is there to enable us, okay? Human. So I work in human resources, and it's very important to have people in a company. Like people write big articles that this job will go, this job. No, at the minute we're still in India, we are a developing economy, and I wouldn't just write off human intervention. So sectors doesn't, talking about sectors and totally writing that off due to the use of AI, I think is not valid as of now. So I wouldn't
Yeah, I think just
point
to
out
add
any
on to that,
specific
I
thing.
think what is important is that we use AI as a supplement to enhance our
Yes, it's a tool.
skills. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
tool. And
yeah,
if the moment we are using that to enhance ourselves, our work will also get
yes.
improved rather than a replacement altogether, you know.
Yes, so
So,
like yeah, so like there are a lot of AI models, example, which you can use to create your presentations, but it does need your intervention. The way it makes you unique, right? So that will never go away. Like
Yes, yes, I get
unless
it.
it's robotics and those kind of
Hmm.
that kind of a job. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's
Thank you.
yes, yes.
any other question? We'll take one more question and then we'll wind up. No, you have to, there is a query on the chat that whether we have to do the presentation in the meeting. Yeah, you have to create in the meeting itself, not record and send. Because the idea is that you speak, you come on screen, see, this is also important. Facing people, switching on your camera, speaking to people. These are all skills. Otherwise, many
Yeah.
people are afraid to switch on their camera and speak. So this is what the training is all about. So you get confident of facing the camera, talking to people, right? So it's important. It's not recorded. It's going to be live. Okay, so thank you. Good night. Thank you for joining. It's
Thank
late.
you, sir.
Thank you so much. Good night. Have a nice day. Bye.
Bye bye.